Hello YouTubers, today's video is on Tarpon Springs, Florida, the sponge capital of the world. Just 45 minutes north of St. Petersburg and found along the shore of the Gulf of Mexico, Tarpon Springs was named for the fish found in abundance in nearby waters. But it is also known as the sponge capital of the world and for its 51 miles of waterfront allure. In addition, Tarpon Springs' charming downtown center is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Visitors of the historic district can stroll along brick streets while browsing in art galleries, antique stores, and specialty shops housed in buildings dating from the late 1800s. For the culturally minded, the Tarpon Springs Performing Arts and Cultural Center offers theater, art, and historical exhibits, concerts, and other quality programs. The sponge industry helped build a Greek community that is now famous not only for the world's finest sponges, but for some of the finest Greek restaurants, markets, and bakeries in the country. What will you find in Tarpon Springs? The sponge docks, Greek restaurants, bakeries, attractions, natural sponges, sponge diving, tours, sightseeing cruises, unique Greek and Florida souvenirs, lots of shopping, sightseeing, and live entertainment. Walking along the streets of the Greek part of town of Tarpon Springs, you'll get an up-close look at all the different fishing boats and the sponge boats that are moored right there at the dock. Since these are active working vessels, you'll see signs all along the walk asking people not to step on the boats. These are privately owned working vessels which are going out daily to get either sponges or fish. Walking along dockside, you truly get the sense that you are in an actual unique fishing village that is working on a daily basis. Across from the square in the Greek village, you'll find a statue that was dedicated in 2002 to the spongers of Tarpon Springs. Directly across from the statue is Greektown's Township Square. The square is surrounded by several restaurants, bars, and shops and provides a place to sit back and relax in a peaceful setting filled with artifacts and memorabilia dedicated towards the fishing and sponge industries. The Greek village of Tarpon Springs is a nice but not too time-consuming boardwalk type of area to check out the giant sponge diving boats, learn about the history and preservation of the sponges, view wildlife, and experience the largest Greek population outside of Greece in the world. They include shops where they sell specialty soaps or handmade soaps. Also, there's shops for different types and styles of sponges, as well as gift ideas. All the shops have a wealth of information and are very friendly. They're willing to answer any questions concerning the soap or the sponge industry, as well as provide added historical information for the area. Each shop has a variety of sponges, and the varieties are countless, and each one of the shop owners are more than happy to explain the difference between each variety or each individual sponge that they carry. Throughout the area where sponge fishermen are, you're going to find a lot of information concerning the uses and the type of sponges, as well as the process of how the sponges are harvested and what has to be done upon completion before they can go to market. One of the favorite restaurants in Tarpon Springs is Hellas Resturant and Bakery, a long-standing favorite for its baklava, cheesecake, and full off-the-bone lamb shank. This Greek restaurant has been killing it since 1970. The place is decked out in the blue and white color scheme and plenty of Greek paraphernalia, including a mini Parathon and scenic paintings of Greece. Anybody with a sweet tooth must stop at Hellas Bakery, which is attached to Hellas Restaurant in the Greek village. This is a place where you'll totally get overdosed just by looking at the sweets and the items that they have available to eat. Another must-see location in the Greek village is located right next to the Spice and Tea Exchange, and that's Susan's Flag Shop. Susan's Flags carries virtually every size and every style and every shape of flag imaginable. You'll not only find variations of the American flag, you'll find flags from all the states. You'll find flags from all the schools. You'll find flags for all the national sports teams as well. You'll even find flags of other countries, not to mention stickers and pins of the same. You'll find mounting systems and flag poles available, and even kites. You'll even find wraps that goes over your mailboxes. Susan's Flags also carries every pin imaginable for both military and national and state pins. There isn't a pin that you can't find, and if you can't find it for some odd reason, I'm sure she can get it for you. I've checked against Amazon, and I found that the prices and availability is, if not the same, better than what's available through ordering it directly online. She basically has everything you could possibly want or need when it comes to pins and flags. I hope you enjoyed this video on the Greek village in Tarpon Springs, and if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And most of all, thanks for watching.